So
Right.
the vice president of the United States of America. But
Came up with a regular dude that works at Amazon.
speaking of people that are trying to that switching up the scene, this is about as far of a departure as we can go, going from Madam Vice President to Stacey Dash, who last week made it clear that she's attempting to bring herself back into the community. And as official ambassadors, gatekeepers, if you will, of the culture and the community, this is something that I feel like we need to discuss, because we've had several discussions about the validity of Stacey Dash in past brackets and in past conversations.
She has never left us. Like we never fully canceled her.
But it was purely superficial while she was still around, though.
Oh yeah, no. That was the only reason that she wasn't canceled, was superficial. We were horrible people for her.
But she's trying to come back now to the mass society now. So I want to make it clear. I'm gonna make it clear for people know. Last week, Stacey Dash, who's become a political pundit somehow in some of the weirdest changes of life of all time, said she's apologizing for offensive comments she made by working for Fox News as a conservative commentator. And she says that she has lived her life being angry, which is why she was on Fox News. Angry, conservative, Black woman. And at that time in my life, that's who I thought I was. And she said that, and let's recall this though. She says that and she got fired in 2016 when she said that Barack Obama didn't give a shit about terrorism.
Yeah, we're gonna play her clip here in a second for her direct interview here momentarily. Hold on, I'm gonna pop this up on everybody.
Let's have it.
Hold on, let me share this for everybody. I listeners at home, if you would like to subscribe to the YouTube version, if you would like to see it, just go to SOLC Network, subscribe there, and you can actually see what we're going to play here. But you'll hear it on your side as well. So here we go. All right.
First of all, man, I got questions. What was you so angry about, Stacey?
I don't know, because I don't know how she's been mad at Black people, because she ain't dated a Black man since Christopher Williams.
Right. So what you so mad about? This is a plea. I'm not. No, I mean, in the real world, I think that she's got to move into the Omarosa purgatory. You can't come back now. Nah, son. Nah. You belong to the streets now.
Fine though.
Yeah, you can be that. You can be that, but she belongs to the streets of suburbia now. She can't come back to the culture. Because here's the thing.
And they said, I guess she's supposed to send another article I'm reading here. It says that she says she wants to date Black men again.
Come on, get you better call Christopher Williams.
I don't even think Christopher Williams would even. From the way he talked about her and his son, he was just like, I mean, it was a time. And he got a kid with her. It was like disgust on his face. Like,
pair her with a Black man. Pair her with a Black man. That we can just.
Now, that's the second part of this question.
We can put them both on a boat. Because here's the thing, man. Here's my thing. When you do, the Black community, for the most part, is very forgiving. We will call each other out for things, but to cast each other out, that doesn't happen too easily. But here's my thing. Once you get cast out, I don't know what's out there. I don't know what you're doing out there. What are you going to bring to the cookout if you come back? Some ambrosia salad?
It's kind of like Hella in
In
Thor
Thor.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. That's exactly who she is.
Like we cast you out. We don't know what you bring it back. Oh, you brought hell back. All right.
Yeah, I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. To me, it feels like it's an inside agent.
Not an inside agent.
I mean, well, while we looking at videos and figuring out where people are at, the brother Kirk Franklin had a when keeping it real goes wrong moment as well. Let's
I don't know. I think this actually is going to sell him more records.
You think so?
I have not seen anybody upset about Kirk Franklin.
No. I'm not saying about what he said being upset about anything. I've seen some people who say they know his son and say that Kirk ain't been shit for a long time. But let break before we go to the video here. Break down the situation. Let people know where we at with it in case they don't know.
Basically, his son has been on some shit for a long time. Like his son put like some other Instagram stuff I know a couple of years ago on Kirk Franklin saying he's like, some kind of, guy with, that he on it. But keep in mind, this dude is 33 years old and he's checking him for like, basically, I guess, supposedly in the background of like just being a bum ass kid, you know what I'm saying, in general. And Kirk Franklin even said it when his response video was like, yo, my son didn't even show the part where I called a therapist to talk to us while we were on the phone right after, but he didn't put that part out there. Mm-hmm. And then Kirk Franklin's other kids was like, oh no, he's a bum. Like I'm talking, they all start coming out with their own video like, yo, this dude had everything. He just chose to live his life being like this.
So here's my thing, and here's what I mean when keeping it real goes wrong moment. What you don't ever want to do is be on tape saying that you go kill somebody.
Yeah, that's true. But it seemed like everything is right from what his son did. He called him a bitch ass nigga.
I get it.
Only a bitch ass nigga will put out a recording of you having an argument with your dad.
That's very true. If you can fix your mouth to do that, especially after the life he's probably lived off of what Kirk Franklin put in front of him, you're definitely a ban for that. You should be banned for that. Let's hear from Kirk. Let's hear what Kirk got to say about it.
All right, hold on, everybody. Kirk is coming right into y'all screen. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I thought I was sharing.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you got to put that. Kirk did turn into a preacher. He did turn into a preacher in the middle of that.
As they said, he did turn into Pinky, man.
Yeah, that's
that last part. He was definitely Pinky.
That's real.
Don't you ever?
How tall is Kirk?
5'5". I looked it up before this show.
Is he?
Because I knew you were going to ask this.
His aura isn't that of a 5'5" cat. It feels more like 5'3"-ish.
I know. He's taller than he's 5'5". At least that's what the internet says.
That's all right.
It could be 5'3", but
it could be the shoes.
I'm just going. Internet says 5'5".
So I mean, like, what's your take on this, man? Like, I know that you're a father, you're a girl dad, so it's not the same situation. However, I could definitely see the Negro that's deep down inside of you stirring up on some dude that she dating like that.
Oh no, I'm not gonna argue with that. We just got to get the pistol play. Why are we even that?
So there's nothing. So there's nothing that could ever get you to be on voicemail, letting somebody know where they.
And let's just click clack.
Okay. I got
you. And then all you gonna hear is a person record like, "Hey, let me call y'all back."
Right. Things just got bad for me. Somebody's already at my door. I'm sorry.
He told me to turn it off.
He's calling me from outside.
Kirk Franklin, I've seen documentaries on him and like seen him in interviews. I can totally see this. Like he just because he believes in God and he's anointed and all that shit. Don't fuck around with Kirk Franklin either, though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, don't be sleeping on cats.
Kirk is still about that life. He from Fort Worth, from the as they call Funky Town or whatever, where like the hood they call Funky Town in Fort Worth. Hey, and he is real. Like
the advice I always give is to check somebody's footprints, man. Know where they've been. Know where they've been. And hey, and that applies to people's kids too, because nobody feels like they know you better than your kid until you got to show them what you really about. Be like, hey, listen, man, I afforded you.
That guy's property. He thought that guy's property album was like, no, he was supposed to stomp because he used to stomp on motherfuckers.
Like, hey, like, listen, man, I afforded you a better life because I had a rough one. I'm letting you know what that means.